Hello, ladies and gents, and welcome to this week of English 101. Hopefully you're staying cool in this very warm summer weather. This week, we are going to be completing our essays. We're going to be working on peer reviews. We're going to be working on revision. We'll have a little bit of lesson in MLA format, and then you'll be submitting the final drafts of your essays, which is very, very exciting. I'm looking forward to reading them. So let's take a look at our calendar here. Today, you are going to be submitting the first draft of your Murder on the Orient Express Compare and Contrast essay, also called Project 1 in our modules tabs. You're going to be submitting that to our discussion boards for peer review today, and you're going to be completing peer review worksheets for at least one of your fellow classmates. Then you're going to take the feedback you've received from your classmates, revise, make the draft even better, and then you're going to submit it again for another round of peer review. Now, this may seem like a bunch of peer review, but a lot of research suggests that the effort of looking through someone else's writing and helping them make it stronger actually improves our own writing as well. So it's got a bunch of benefits. Not only do you get some help correcting maybe some issues in your writing, but you also become better at editing your own writing and working toward the revision process. So lots of good stuff coming from peer reviews. Later on in the week, we're going to be working on some MLA format stuff, just as a reminder, before you submit the final draft of your essay on the 24th, which is very exciting. I don't know if you can hear the children's toys in the background, but I've got my TA helping today, so we'll be having periodic children's toy music probably throughout the video. So all of that is what's coming up this week. If you go into our course and go into our handy dandy modules tab, you'll be able to see all of the resources that we have available to help us be successful in this project. So as always, if you go down through the modules into Project 1, and we're working in the essay portion, hopefully you've already watched the recorded lecture on the essay prompt and outline instructions. That's going to help you compose a successful essay. I'm going to highly recommend that you follow the rubric we've got here, and the outline as well. If you're wondering how the essay is going to be graded, that rubric will help you out. So do make sure to check it out. The peer review is taking place in our discussion boards. So let's hop on over there and take a look at how this discussion board is going to play out. We have our Murder on the Orient Express peer review day 1. We are going to be uploading our drafts. As much as you've got done, the more you have done, obviously the better feedback you're going to get and the better your essay is going to get during your revision process. So please submit as complete of an essay as possible. Upload your draft as a Word document to the discussion board by 5 p.m. today. Once you post your draft, you're going to then complete the peer response form that I've got linked for you. Ooh, grouchy baby. Sit down, babe. There you go. Oh boy. Life is hard. You're gonna do this peer response form right here and then answer the questions in as complete of sentences as possible. The more details you give, the better it's going to be for your partner. So help each other out, and then you're going to want to submit that by 9 a.m. tomorrow. I know that's a quick turnaround, but we want to make sure we've got time for revision before we have to resubmit. So yes, it is a quick turnaround, but these essays are 3 to 5 pages, so it shouldn't take too long to read through and make sure that you've got those responses all filled out for your partner. So give a lot of detail. A lot of us maybe feel conflicted about peer reviews, either because we don't feel like we're, oh, look, a dog in the video. Life is crazy, guys. Either because we don't feel qualified to give that kind of criticism, or we're just not sure what to say. So that's why we've got our peer response form here to kind of help guide that feedback. And I want to encourage you to be brutal, like from a place of love and friendship, of course. Just rip your partner's essay to shreds, because we want to break it down, find its best parts, and then build from there. And so the draft you've submitted here is not going to be your final draft, and it shouldn't be your final draft. We should have room for improvement in all of our writing. So when you get this criticism back from your peers, when you see areas for improvement, don't think that somebody's being like, oh, I'm a mean person and I'm trying to make you feel bad about your writing. That, of course, is not any of our intent, right? We're trying to help each other be successful and get really good grades in this class. And so when you see that critical feedback, that is your partner saying, I really want you to be successful. I want you to become a better writer. Here is the way I'm willing to help you. And so fill out those peer review sheets, fill them out with lots of details. Be critical, please. Be brutal. Don't worry about hurting people's feelings. We can all agree we want to be better writers. That's why we're taking the class. So rip them to shreds from a place of love and friendship. You're going to be submitting that here. And then revising your essay. We're going to have another discussion on Wednesday for another peer review so that you can get the very best possible essay put together before you turn in the final draft. And that final draft is coming up. If you take a look at our assignments here, we have our final project one, Murder on the Orient Express, compare and contrast essay. We have our prompt here, some reminders of the requirements for it, and then our criteria in the rubric. We need to have focus, thesis statements, development, support, organization, and structure mechanics, and of course the prompt needs to be followed. This is worth 125 points, folks. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a bunch of points. So do reach out for help if you need it. We've got some more resources for help if you want something beyond just the peer reviews. I have an e-tutoring folder for you in the modules. You can either go to the e-tutoring center and get some help, or you can go to the CBC Writing Center online and get some help. Both of these are virtual kind of experiences where you can get feedback and support. So please take advantage of them. And that's all I have for us this week, guys, in terms of an overview for the announcements. So if you have questions, reach out. I'm here to help. I'm looking forward to reading your essays. Have a great day and stay safe out there.